we have a birthday special tradition, and that is 34 lessons learned from 34 years of living. We're going to be diving in.
Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Cary Jack, and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. My goal is to educate, inspire, and entertain you to live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality.
34 lessons learned from 34 years of living. Today's my birthday, and I want to share with you some of the greatest actionable takeaways, life truths, and ultimately just short, power-packed value bombs that I have aggregated as a little special birthday tradition that I do every year, and I want to share them with you. What's up, guys? My name is Cary Jack. I am the lifestyle entrepreneur, author, and founder of The Happy Hustle, and I'm super grateful for you, and I want to celebrate because we are celebrating another trip around the old sun, my birthday, and I got some lessons learned for you. So let's just kick things off right away. We're going to go in order, and I'm just going to rattle them off, and maybe I'll do a little interjection in between. All right, here we go. Number one, the systematic harmonization of ambition and well-being is what the Happy Hustle is all about. See, this is something that we created this year, and it was getting crystal clarity on the definition of the Happy Hustle. Because a lot of people always ask, okay, well, what does the Happy Hustle even mean, Cary? So we put together a definition. It's kind of like, our rallying cry, but really it's the systematic harmonization of ambition and well-being. That is how you happy hustle, because we're all ambitious, but we need to prioritize our well-being throughout the journey, right? So that's what it's all about. Number two, balance equals happiness. I really honestly believe this in my heart. When I'm out of balance and I'm only focusing on work, I get really, like not fulfilled. I'm not super stoked about my reality. Same thing when I'm only playing. I'm like, I need to work. And vice versa when I'm doing stuff, like if I'm spending, whatever, too much of one thing. It's everything in moderation. Balance equals happiness. That's number two. Number three, having a child has been the most challenging and most rewarding experience of my life thus far. And I'll tell you straight up, my wife, my beautiful wife, Steph, we welcomed our son, Kaizen, to the world this past September. And it has been amazing, but more challenging than I actually anticipated, at least the first month. First month was like, whoa, this is tough. Now we're getting into a rhythm, and he's coming up on 3 months old. But the point is, it is a beautiful blessing of life. Number four, dream work is teamwork. Teamwork is dream work, right? This is something definitely when it comes to parenting a child, you need to be, on the same page, and you need to make sure that you're a team, but also with your team in your business. Like this is just imperative for success. So you have to have a team. Number five, the power of win-win partnerships is unparalleled. And actually this year, the Happy Hustle struck a couple really solid partnerships, and actually they've been quite lucrative for us. And, we're going to keep on doing win-win partnerships with companies that we align with. And it's a beautiful thing. So that's just definitely a life truth. Number six, sales are the lifeblood of business. You need to make sure you're making sales, and you need to know how to sell. And that's why this year we created the Roadmap Sales Strategy course. And this is the guaranteed way to increase your conversions after generating millions of dollars of sales online, mostly over one-on-one Zoom calls. I can tell you there's a way to sell where there's not pressure. It's not icky. It's just a great experience where you're adding value That is, oh man, I'm looking out my window and there's a bunch of turkeys right now. Sorry, I got distracted. We just had Thanksgiving, so I'm looking at these turkeys thinking, Anyway, maybe I'll get my bow. Just kidding. All right, let's keep going. Sales. If you want to go deeper in sales, I will say thehappyhustle.com/sales is where you can actually check out that course. Okay. Number 7, love requires effort multiplied. Okay. Love requires effort multiplied. It's not enough to just be like loving one day, or go on date night once a month, or go on a trip once a year. It requires consistent effort multiplied over time, not just with your partner, but with your family and your friends and anyone you really want to, actually like have a relationship with. You need to give that love, and it needs to be something that you do on a consistent basis. Number 8, change your environment if needed to essentially create more happiness. We moved to Montana full time. Technically, we're not full time. We spend winters in Florida, but it really is such a beautiful place. Like, I'm just looking at these epic mountains right now, snow capped, and it's not for everyone because it does get cold here. But like, you need to find your version of happiness, whatever that is, and largely your physical environment will create your happiness. If you're listening to traffic and horns and ambulances, and you're in the city, and you're not a city necessarily like person, like you're not super stoked on it, then move. And it's worth you moving, even if you have to, get a different job, or, like uproot your family for your happiness, because your environment really is largely created by your happiness is largely created by your environment. Okay. Number 9, be present and be grateful. And the second part, I think, gratitude is such a powerful tool. The attitude of gratitude is something I do my best to operate with every single day. But then you got to be present as well. Like, you have to be present and really enjoy the moment. Number 10, personal development is essential for everyday growth. Like, you're either growing and evolving, or you're shrinking and dissolving. Those are your 2 choices. So which one do you want to choose? Okay. Number 11, time is not guaranteed. Don't waste it. Right. So time is our most precious commodity. And, I actually almost died April last year from carbon monoxide poisoning. Some of you know the story, some of you don't. But, that really helped put time in perspective. Yeah. And I got to say, it is one of those things you really just do not want to waste. Like, it's such a beautiful thing. And fortunately, like, our phones, we get sucked in and we scroll on IG for hours, and we waste our time, and it's a shame. So I do too, but we need to really make sure that we value it as the most precious commodity. Number 12, nature is the remedy for stress and anxiety. So go outside. That is true. Okay. Every time I go outside, I just feel happier and more alive and just better. And we spend so much of our time indoors that unfortunately we're not able to really oh geez, now my dogs are chasing the turkeys, sorry, and the horses are looking at the turkeys, and there's a whole like movie playing out right in front of me. Getting distracted here. But nature is the remedy. Speaking of which, it's beautiful out there, and you got to take advantage of it. Number 13, build your business around the lifestyle you want, not the other way around. Too many people that I see, especially entrepreneurs that I talk to, they're like, yeah, I built this business, but I'm basically shackled to it. It's like a job that I can't get away from because I'm so immersed in the business. So you have to build your business around the lifestyle that you wish to create, in the lifestyle that you desire. Like, for me, I'm working typically about 20 hours per week. I should probably step it up for my book launch. I'll probably step it up to 30, coming up early Q1, Q2 next year. But it's my sweet spot. I don't want to work too much. I got a nice lifestyle business and I'm grateful for it, right? Could I build a 10-figure empire? I do believe I have the skills that I could. Is that something that I really desire? No, not right now. At the sacrificing of my soul and my family time and my freedom, you know, I don't know. You have to make that decision for yourself. What is your, you know, what does success actually look like for you? Start there and then reverse engineer the business that will help you achieve that lifestyle. Number 14, passionate hobbies are where most people miss the fun boat in life. And you know, I love passionate hobbies, learning new things. I think that's a great way to get more creative as well. And you can just you'd be shocked at like when you give yourself the space to have fun, to disconnect. You know, I love fly fishing, horseback riding, playing soccer with the guys, training martial arts, doing dance class with my wife. You know, these are fun, passionate hobbies, and that's what life's all about. Number 15, living from abundance instead of scarcity will ensure there is always enough. And that is the damn truth. If you are operating with that scarcity mindset, it's toxic. It really actually repels the right things for you in your life. I believe, you know, when you can, and this is like a constant like practice. This isn't, oh, I'm abundant one day and then you're just, you know, abundant for life. You have to constantly work at living from abundance. There's enough. I am enough. I am growing and evolving, and I am attracting, you know, wealth and value. I create value. You tell yourself these things, you know, like I have my I am mantras, and they have been very powerful. I am the world's greatest happy hustler. I am focused and disciplined. You know, I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur who profits, blah, blah, blah. You know, so like I get into all my specific things. I speak them into existence because I want to live in that abundant state.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Apologies for interrupting your programming, but I have to tell you, the best investment you can make in yourself is one in which helps you acquire skills. You've probably heard people talk about, oh, just invest in yourself and you'll be successful. Yes, that's true to a degree, but you have to invest in skills that will ultimately help you achieve your desired results. And I think one of the best skills one can possess, be it an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, is the sales sword. Really knowing how to sell, utilizing pressure free persuasion, which will make you more money and more impact. Now, if you want to know how to sell more efficiently and effectively, I just launched a sales course called The Proven Roadmap Process to Selling Millions of Dollars and helping you to increase your conversions guarantee. And you can get access to this new sales course that the Happy Hustle is launching at thehappyhustle.com/sales. And if you act fast, you'll get it at the lowest price it'll ever be available, because we are launching it and we want to gain amazing testimonials and social proof to further share this knowledge. So if you act fast, you can get it at the lowest price it'll ever be. That's at thehappyhustle.com/sales. Now let's get back to this episode.
Number 16, relationships of all kinds require effort in order to be sustained. And that goes back to love, you know, requires effort multiplied, but you really have to like give to the people that you really care about. It's just not enough to see people once, you know, a year and just expect that relationship to maintain. Now, there will be a group of people that like you could just pick up where you left off. I have those people in my life, but for the most part, you know, relationships require effort. Okay, man, we are cruising through these. Number 17, technically, we're halfway. Service over self is the mindset to true fulfillment. Service over self mindset is also the Rotary, you know, tagline in the Rotary Club, something I'm a part of. My mom was a part of it. And it's just service above self. I'm telling you, that true fulfillment will come when you serve others selflessly. And that's why selfless service is one of the 10 alignments of being a happy hustler. Number 18, music, movies, TV, and all forms of media can inspire thought, action, emotion, and state changes. So be deliberate with what you consume and know that it has an effect on you. And I know that was a wordy one, but really it's like, be careful what you put in your brain, what you allow in your psyche. Okay. You might think that horror movie is, you know, like kind of harmless just because it's a movie, but really it's actually got an effect on you, whether you think it does or doesn't. It does have an effect on you. I don't watch horror movies ever because I just don't like, the feeling that I get from them. And, it's not, that's just a conscious choice. I'm very deliberate with what I put in my body, what I put in my mind. All that stuff matters. Okay, number 19, business is simple. Solve people's problems and add value greater than its monetary counterpoint. So you just have to think about, okay, what problem do I actually want to solve? Who exactly do I want to solve it for? And then what is my uniqueness in solving it? That's from Brand Builders Group. Great friends of mine, Roy and AJ Vaden, and they talk about that 3-step, framework to really like become a beacon of light of where you're headed and how you can get really clear on your business. And it's just solving people's problems at a profit. That's what it's about. Adding value that's more, you know, more valuable to the person giving you their hard-earned currency, fiat currency, that stored energy, that money. Okay. Number 20, know your perfect target avatar customer and then speak directly to them. This, I still have to like judo chop my neck and be like, hey, that's not who you're trying to serve. Stay focused. Like this is just a constant, because I'm like, I want to help everyone put the happy in their hustle, but that's not really serving the people that I should be serving and focused on. So that is why it's really important to speak directly to that person that you wish to serve. Okay, number 21, one of my favorite numbers. If you're not using a daily calendar, listing out your hour by hour agenda, you should be. And, I'm really like not, I'll be straight up, I'm not the best at putting everything on my calendar, but my assistant, Connie Rockstar, she helps a ton. And so you can get help. If you need help with your calendar, get help. It's such a great investment, getting someone who can like have eyes on your calendar and really support you. This is what high performers do. They manage their time every single day, and it's blocked and scheduled, even free time, even family time. Number 22, build a team of rock stars around you, then automate, delegate, eliminate, and outsource. Okay. And if you want to really free up your time and create, that essential freedom, then you need systems, and you need to be able to be like, okay, I'm going to automate this task because I've done it more than once. I'm going to delegate this task because it's not worth my EHR, my effective hourly rate, which my buddy James Schramko talks about. You need to know like what your hourly rate actually is. You take all your money earned and then you divide it by the hours worked. And that's essentially how much your time is worth per hour. And so you basically delegate any task that's not worth your time. Right. Then you eliminate the things that aren't really worth it at all. And then you outsource things that can't be automated or delegated to your internal team or eliminated. Okay. Number 23, join a mastermind to expedite your success. This is one of the best things. I'm actually going to a mastermind next week in Austin, Texas, with a bunch of really awesome family men who are also businessmen. And it's like, you got to find your tribe of people who really you want to surround yourself with. And you'd be shocked at how quick like success happens once you do that. Okay. And that's why we have the Happy Hustle Club. Shameless plug. If you want to apply, go to thehappyhustleclub.com and check it out. All right. Number 24. If you want to do something, do it. The only one stopping you is you. So you have to be in control. You are the one who essentially dictates, success or failure in any regard, but don't let just the fear hold you back. The fear is something that we all face, but it's false evidence appearing real, right? You need to just cut that crap out. Don't let it hold you back any longer and just seize the moment. I know easier said than done, but that's true. Okay. Number 25, move your body and sweat every day. And in the new book, The Happy Hustle version 2.0, coming out very soon, 2024, I talk about SITS, CITS, which is, for our mindful spirituality, it sits your ass down and chill in the still, right? And then in terms of like actually moving your body, we have the acronym ENERGY. which is exercise, nutrition, environment, rest, gallon, and youth. So this is something, you have to value your health. It's health is wealth, cliche, buzzwords all around. I know, but it is true. It's the most important thing, aside from, your family and just your performance is 100% based on the energy that you possess inside. So you have to take care of your health, and moving your body and sweating every day is how you do that, along with, the other, 6 pillars of the energy acronym. Number 26, we're talking more about it still. Health is more about what you keep out of your body than what you put in it, right? That falls into the nutrition category. Just be very diligent. Like, stop eating all the crap. You'll feel a lot better. Okay, number 27, smile even when you don't feel like it. It will change your mood. Okay, so give a good smile, and yeah, you're just gonna lighten everyone else's day up around you as well as your own. Number 28, guys, home stretch. Let's go. Meditate or breathe deeply every day for at least a couple minutes. Connect to your higher self and ask for guidance. And this is something, especially when I'm out of my routine, I realized, oh man, I really got to get back to, my breath work and my meditation, because I feel the difference. So hopefully you're prioritizing meditation and breath work and really connecting. Number 29, live a life of passion, purpose, and positive impact, right? Passion, meaning that inward calling on your heartstrings. Purpose, meaning that outward serving mission. And then positive impact, ultimately, not exploiting others or the earth negatively, and really just adding value on this planet, right? Number 30, be patient and persistent. It will happen. Like this year, I've been very patient, waiting for things. We postponed the book launch multiple times. It feels like, anything worth doing is going to take time. So delayed gratification it's just, you got to think that's part of the equation for life if you want to, win, quote unquote. So just be patient. Number 31, don't compare yourself to others. And this is huge. It's like, I get this like icky feeling when I look at others online and then I compare them to myself. I feel like icky about myself. And I know that's like not a professional term, but whatever. It's, you just like, oh, you forget that imposter syndrome, that compare and despair. It's just like, it doesn't serve you. So stop doing it and really just focus on being better than you were yesterday. Did I progress today more than I did yesterday? Right. And just get better every single day. Right. That's the important part. Number 32, connect to a higher power and be spiritual. Like when in doubt, I feel like people turn to God, but it's like, why do you have to wait till you're in doubt? Like use that time to connect and find a higher power, a higher calling. I'm not religious, but I am very spiritual, and I think it has to be a part of the equation. Number 33, love deeper the ones you care about, because at any moment they could be gone. And there was some loss this year, and I just think it really always puts life in perspective when you lose people or things that you care about, or animals. It's just, unfortunately, like we had a horse get wedged in between a tree. I'm looking at the tree right now, so it's top of mind. It sucks losing an animal you love. It sucks losing a person you love. So just love people, love the things you care about deeper, the animals you care about, and just know that eventually everyone's going to go sometime. So just make the most of the moment. Okay. Final one, 34. Drum roll, please. Celebrate life, right? This is why I do this like special birthday tradition where I go through, I'm celebrating life. I'm celebrating the lessons learned. I'm celebrating the actual takeaways, the truths that I have acknowledged. And, I think it's important to do. So those are the 34 lessons learned with your boy, Cary Jack. I hope you got some value. send me a DM on Instagram at Cary Jack. Which one was your favorite? Please, I would love to know which one was your favorite. But there's the list. I hope that was valuable. And I appreciate you so much for watching and listening. Do me a solid, share this with somebody who can benefit. And really that's going to hopefully, make their day and hopefully get them to just think about something. Maybe it won't make their day. That's maybe a stretch, but hopefully, they get some value, right? And, they can just kind of think about, hey, all right, some of this stuff resonates. And if you want to go deeper, you can go to thehappyhustle.com/book and pre-order a copy of our new book, The Happy Hustle version 2.0, which is coming out soon. And if you pre-order now, you get over $350 in bonuses. So it really is the hookup and lots of sweet bonuses at that. And that's at thehappyhustle.com/book. I love you. I appreciate you so much. Have a blessed day. Celebrate life and keep on happy hustling. That systematic harmonization of ambition and well-being. Peace and love, y'all.